Hello, you guys. I am back. Kenya is here 2 days in a row. That never happens. That's literally never happens. I never come on here 2 days in a row, but I am here today and we're gonna do a Grammy recap. Gotta be honest. I gotta, lay everything on the table. I did not watch the Grammys live. I am not interested in the Grammys. I do not think performances are the way performances should be in the year 2022. So I really didn't want to see nobody perform. And I don't really care who wins the awards. But because I did a video about my Grammy predictions, it is time to hold myself accountable and just being wrong as hell. All of my predictions were wrong. I know y'all was watching that shit. It was like, Kenya, you don't know a thing from a thing. All of my predictions were wrong except for the obvious ones. But I wanted to come and I wanted to discuss the Grammys. Okay, so what I did do was I have Hulu Live and therefore I can go back and rewatch things. I can go back. So I went back, I rewatched some things, and then I watched everyone's performance on YouTube, and then obviously I saw who won and I watched their speeches. So what I really cut through was Trevor Noah. I did not have to listen to Trevor Noah. Kanye West ain't right about much, but he is right about Trevor Noah being absolutely insufferable. I do not like Trevor Noah at all. It's nothing against Trevor Noah himself. I don't find Trevor Noah funny. Anyway, so I was like, I'm missing the part I want to miss. Anyways, so what do I get from all of this? The performances were fine. The performances was fine, and you want to know what? In the year 2022, fine is okay. We have gotten bad performances. I believe the VMAs over on MTV is bad. Like, it is, the performances are bad. It's just bad. They have a bad award show. I honestly believe the VMAs should not even exist anymore. So at least with the Grammys this year, it was fine. It was fine. The performances were fine. They were better than I expected them to be. And I am perfectly okay with that. I have come to years ago, I came to the realization that award shows are just never going to be what award shows were. I think we lost the real juice of award shows in 2012. 2013, I think, was the last time we got okay, I should watch this. I just think social media, everything has just changed the landscape of celebrity, the way you have to maneuver celebrity. There is just no reason for certain celebrities to come to award shows. There's just simply not. I don't believe necessarily the talent is there, and the way we consume music is just totally different. I don't think there are 15 current artists who we all collectively care about that we need to see perform at an award show. There's just not. You have your artists you like, I have my artists I like, and that just is what it is. So I just think culture is a lot different. We are not in that same era where you want to see back-to-back artists, and you had Paramore performing, Taylor performing, Rihanna performing, Bruno performing, it's just not, I feel like that was the last, good era. Then the era before that where you could have Janet performing, Lauryn Hill performing, still Beyonce performing, and it's just not that. It's just not that anymore. You just don't have this wide range of group, and that's fine. But I think what we do have was fine. Last night was fine. I did not see any performance that was absolutely abysmal. How did you get on the Grammy stage? What I did see, a lack of creativity is what I missed. The Grammys used to always be the place where you showed up, you tried to do something different but classy. It wasn't the VMAs where you tried to shock people. You tried to be very classy but keep it original and nice. I didn't really get that. All the performances that I saw, I kind of seen before. I've seen seen before. Like, it was just nothing really new. Billie Eilish has done the whole walking in the around the room thing. She has, and then it's just a play-by-play of the video. The video is exactly like that. I enjoyed it. Lil Nas X performance is not that much different than what we saw at the VMAs. Just a little bit more classy, I guess. Just not that much different. Olivia Rodrigo, like, it was fine, you know. It just, nothing blew me away. The best performance of the night does go to BTS, and that says a lot. Like, BTS rehearses. BTS goes to rehearsals. They remember their boom cats. Like, the guitar, the Blazer guitar, come on. Best performance of the night, in my opinion. Second best would go to Jon Batiste. Yeah, Silk Sonic. That brings me to my first point of this. I want Silk Sonic to disband. I want Silk Sonic to disband. I don't like Silk Sonic. I'm just gonna say it. I don't like Silk Sonic. I don't. And it pains me to say this, because even Bruno Mars and all the things people say about Bruno Mars and the problematicness of a Bruno Mars as an act, all this, I still love Bruno Mars. I do. I saw Bruno Mars in concert last year. I like Bruno Mars, and yet I don't like Silk Sonic, and I don't know why I don't like Silk Sonic. Bruno Mars is not making very different music than what Bruno Mars has always made. I think this has just completely crossed the line over to parody to me. Like, people have always said Bruno Mars makes parody music, and I never saw it. But for some reason, this completely crosses the line into parody for me, and I can't get down with it. I said in a video, I gave my honest opinion on, like, everyone in the music industry over my Patreon. That video is still up on my Patreon. You can go join Patreon to go watch it. And I said that Bruno Mars is just doing victory laps. Bruno Mars did not care about the Grammys he won last night. He's doing victory. Bruno Mars has everything that Bruno Mars wants. Like, Bruno Mars can tour if he wants to. He's selling out a residency in Vegas if he wants to. He just is doing victory laps right now. I just feel like separately, Anderson .Paak and Bruno could go off and make more interesting music. Anyways, not the point. So yeah, I just did not watch. The performances were fine. We are going to get into the awards. I just want to say, I don't want to be a negative Nancy and one of those old people who are just like, ooh, the kids just aren't doing it these days. I just think there's a different level of quality that we demand from artists these days. There's a different level of, like, you just don't have to do a lot. I don't know. Do I think it's ever going to change? It could. We could usher in a different era. We could. There's still people out there who I still think Lil Nas X, Doja, Lizzo give great performances. BTS gives great performances. So there are people. I just think overall, it is just a no for me. It's just fine. It's nothing you need to talk about by the water cooler the next day, you know? Nothing you need to talk about by the water cooler. Okay, the first thing we are going to do, I am going to pull up the awards, and we're going to go to who won, and we're going to go through my predictions and who actually won. And who actually won, and was I dead freaking wrong about everything? Because most of these I was very much dead wrong. And you know what? That's just the tea of it all. Okay, the first thing we are going to get, we can get right into album of the year. So I wanted Planet Her to win. I believe Planet Her is the best album. You have Jon Batiste. A lot of people don't know Jon Batiste. I do know Jon Batiste. I do. Therefore, I am not mad at Jon Batiste for winning. The person, like, Kanye didn't win. Like, I didn't want Kanye to win. Personally, my favorite album is Planet Her. I like Happier Than Ever. I like Montero. I like Sour. I like Evermore. This just is not offensive to me. I don't think a single person in this category is a runaway winner. If it comes in a matter of success and like, wow, you did this, you could say Sour maybe, but no one here is a runaway winner. So the fact that the Academy went with Jon Batiste, that is just not surprising to me. I would like to say that this ends a 14-year run of a black person not winning album of the year. And I am very happy for Jon Batiste. But you have to stay with me here. Jon Batiste is the exact artist that the Grammys love to award when it comes to a black person. Jon Batiste makes this eclectic, very respectable black music that the Grammys loves to award. Think of maybe a Janelle Monáe they love, a Her they love. They love that type of blackness, which kind of even feeds in to the anti-blackness. And somehow this win also feeds into the anti-blackness of the Grammys, because they would have never, like Hotel should be nominated here, but they weren't gonna do it. Beyonce should have Album of the Year Grammys. They don't do it. There's just so many black artists, so many black artists who have deserved things over the years that didn't get it, but they would love to award a Jon Batiste because that's what they feel is respectable black music made by black people. That is no shade to Jon Batiste at all. Jon Batiste deserves it. Jon Batiste makes great music. And Jon Batiste is an amazing artist and deserves this 100%. I'm more looking nasty at the Grammys, and it's like, okay, so you can admit people like Jon Batiste deserve it. So let's open up the category. Can a rap album win Album of the Year? Can a rap album win Album of the Year? Can it? Can it? Can a pop black girl win Album of the Year? Can an R&B black girl that's not her win Album of, I don't know. That's not surprising to me, but I am very happy for Jon Batiste. Very, very happy. The next thing we have is Best Pop Duo, Group, or Performance. I'm hearing through the grapevine this caused a lot of people to be upset, and that's not surprising because all of these people have big fan bases. You got Doja and SZA, you got BTS, you got Justin Bieber, and you got Gaga. I would have personally given it to BTS because I told you I don't like Kiss Me More. I don't like Kiss Me More. I do not. But baby, I am so happy for Doja because it was my fear that Doja was not going to win anything, and I am so happy that Doja took something home because Doja deserves something. I always say this. Things get lost in history. Like, if you didn't live the moment, it's hard to explain to people what the moment was. And I'm happy that this Grammy is here, even though it's superficial and dumb. I'm happy that this Grammy is here for people that matters to, that they are able to see, hey, Doja did something in 2021. And this run that Doja has had is amazing. If you don't believe me, go look at the Grammy she won. So it does do something like that, and I am happy. The fact that this is SZA's first Grammy, it goes back to the thing I was saying about Jon Batiste. Control should have been nominated for Album of the Year. SZA should have Grammy, and that's what I'm saying. They're willing to give music like Jon Batiste awards because they feel like that's real music that black people make. But Control by SZA isn't. You see the nastiness, like what they like to do. Anyways, we can move on to Best New Artist. That was easy. That was obviously going to Olivia Rodrigo, and Olivia Rodrigo got that, and congratulations. I think, so remember yesterday, I warned y'all about Silk Sonic. Y'all can't say y'all did not get the warning. I warned y'all about Silk Sonic. I told y'all that Silk Sonic might clean up. Like, I think my exact words were, don't be surprised if Silk Sonic wins a bunch of awards that y'all feel they don't deserve to win. Silk Sonic makes a clean sweep. A clean sweep, and I saw it coming. I saw, when Silk Sonic was nominated in these I'm like, they're gonna win. They're gonna win. So the Silk Sonic won Record and Song of the Year. I thought Silk Sonic was a shoo-in for Song of the Year. A shoo-in for Song of the Year. I knew they were gonna give it to, when Song of the Year goes to writing, and I knew they were gonna give it to Bruno, they were gonna give it to Anderson. Record of the Year is kind of shocking. It's kind of shocking because I thought Driver's License deserved to win. I did. I thought Driver's License deserved to win for the record of the year. But once again, the Grammys cannot run away from their respectability. And they respect Bruno and Silk Sonic. They respect that. They respect what Bruno does with that sound. They do. They do. They do. The Grammys have a specific type of R&B, which is kind of problematic that I'm going to say black and it's made by Bruno Mars, but black music that they want to hear. And it's that. It's Jon Batiste, it's Janelle Monáe, it's her, it's Silk Sonic. That's what they want to hear. That's what they want to hear. So that is just simply not shocking to me. Tyler, the Creator, won for Call Me If You Get Lost. I have a bone to pick with Tyler, the Creator. No one believes Tyler, the Creator is a flop. Every time Tyler, the Creator wins a major award, he goes #1, his tour is sold out. This narrative gets thrusted around that Tyler, the Creator is some flop. Tyler, the Creator defied the odds. No. I live in a world, and I know that every edgy 15 to 25-year-old white person listens to Tyler, the Creator. They just do. They love them some Tyler, the Creator. People I went to college with love them some Tyler, the Creator. Like, white folks love Tyler, the Creator. White folks love Tyler. Tyler, the Creator has a huge fan base that is filled with white folks. No one believes Tyler, the Creator is a flop. No one believes Tyler, the Creator makes bad music. Like, no one believes that. Like, it is not 2012. And then we're not going to act like Tyler, the Creator didn't rebrand. We're not going to act like the Tyler, the Creator music that people said was ridiculous and the Tyler, the Creator music we get now ain't different. Like, that bothers me because I feel like I'm being gaslit. Like, come on, there has been a rebrand. And Tyler, the Creator's fan base has always been white people. It always has, and it's even bigger now. Tyler, the Creator is not a flop. And you go to any middle class white person's house where there's a 17-year-old boy living there and he listens to Tyler, the Creator. Little white girls who wear Air Force Ones listen to Tyler, the Creator. White girls who out here wearing Jordans listen to Tyler, the Creator. And that's a huge chunk of people. Tyler, the Creator has his pulse on the youth. So whenever I'm like, that's not shocking. And Tyler, the Creator was my pick for this. I believe Tyler, the Creator deserves this. So that narrative is very played. That narrative is very 2014, like, played. Once again, I told you that Leave the Door Open went to Bruno Mars. So music video of the year went to Freedom by Jon Batiste. And I want to just come out and say, I went and watched the Freedom video. It is very, very good. Like, I wanted Lil Nas X to win it, and Lil Nas X didn't win any of his Grammys, and that's very disappointing to me and my spirit. But the Freedom video is good, so, you know, I'm okay with that. So, best rap song went to Jay-Z and Beyonce. Jay-Z and Kanye West. Once again, not shocking. I thought it was going to go to Baby Kim for Family Ties, but they gave it to Kanye and Jay-Z. Once again, respectable. They love to give Jay-Z a Grammy. They love to give Jay-Z a Grammy. And boom, boom, there it is. There it is right there. Questlove won a Grammy and an Oscar all in the same week, and we love that for them. Another thing that caused a lot of dissension in the ranks is pop vocal album. Olivia Rodrigo won for best pop vocal album. What y'all want me to say? I don't dislike Sour. I don't dislike Sour. I don't like the people whose faves were in this category, like, want me to dislike. There's some songs on Sour that I think, you know, leave stuff to be desired, but I don't dislike. I don't believe this is offensive. Like, I couldn't believe people had an issue with it. Like, what about this is offensive? What about this is offensive? Like, you could have won Positions to Win. I think I said I wanted Positions to Win. Happier Than Ever is my favorite album. Well, no, Planet Her is. But, like, I didn't think Doja was going to win from Planet Her. Like, what do you want me to say? I just don't understand the people who are committed and Olivia Rodrigo not seeing success. I don't get it. I simply do not get it. And I could understand it if people thought Olivia Rodrigo was a bit too overexposed. Olivia Rodrigo don't even really be nowhere. Like what bothers you? I don't know. I just don't get it. Okay, so best rap performance did go to Kendrick Lamar and Baby Kim, and that's not shocking. I'm really happy that Baby Kim was able to go up there on stage at the Grammys, because that's been my biggest issue with the Grammys. Like, them not allowing artists who, like, this is their first moment or they haven't had a lot of big moments go up on stage and receive their awards. Like, I thought that was a very good moment. Let's get into R&B. Y'all, I told y'all the math was mathing in Her's favor. Someone else help me with the math. How do you say that Jasmine Sullivan has the best R&B album? She does. She also has the album of the year. But you don't, so that means it's better than hers, but her is nominated for album of the year. Come on, Jasmine Sullivan should have been nominated for album of the year. But Jasmine Sullivan won best R&B album, and this is long overdue. Jasmine Sullivan has just been putting out good music her entire career. I am so proud of Jasmine Sullivan. A lot of R&B artists from that mid 2000s, late 2000s era left. Things happened, and a lot of things out of their control. The sound of music changed. They left. Jasmine Sullivan has been able to stay true to herself, but also be current with the times. And I just, round of applause all around for Jasmine. That made me so happy. Jasmine Sullivan deserved to go on stage and get her Grammy. This is a career Grammy for me. And Jasmine Sullivan, the best of Jasmine Sullivan is ahead of her. I am so proud of her. So damn proud. Same thing with Doja. Doja crying on stage made me shed a thug tear, because Doja deserves it. Doja has been putting in that work for so long. Deserves it. Who else do I want to say? Oh yeah, so Jasmine Sullivan took home 2 awards. She got Best R&B Song? Best R&B Song or Best R&B Performance, whatever. She brought home 2 awards. I think she got Best R&B Performance. Anyways, good for her. Just good for her. So then, Olivia Rodrigo's first Grammy of the night was Best Pop Solo Performance, which is Driver's License, and I believe she deserved all 3 of her Grammys: Best Pop Solo, Best Pop Vocal, Best New Artist. Like, that is a good run. Like, I'm giving it to her. I am giving it to her. Once again, not paying attention to the rock categories till y'all put some respect on Miley Cyrus's name. And I think that's pretty much it of the stuff that I want to discuss. So yeah, overall, considering my video I put out yesterday, I was dead fucking wrong. Billie Eilish went home with nothing. And I like Happier Than Ever. They said home with nothing. Yeah, Doja Cat. But overall, I'm not mad at the winners. I just don't think there's anything offensive about the winners that we saw last night. That's pretty much it. The performances were fine. I'm not looking for much. And I don't want to be the nasty person yelling at the wind like, these fucking kids suck. Like, for what? Anyways, I love you guys so much. If you want to see more of me, hit me up on Patreon, which is As Told by Kenya. And I will see you guys in my next one. Peace.